The main question I have for myself is, who am I? Yeah, I'm Ariana Leggio, but what does that mean? Growing up, I always knew my family and I were Italian and would tell people this, but I did not truly know what I meant when I said this. Yeah, I hear my grandparents and parents speak Italian to each other with other relatives, and that all my grandparents immigrated from Italy. But what does being Italian really mean to me? My mother's parents, my Nana and Papa, immigrated from right outside of Rome to America in 1960. For my father's parents, my grandma immigrated from Naples and my grandpa immigrated from Sicily in 1955. All of my grandparents were very young when they made this major transition in their life, which I completely admire them for. But because they grew up and had the Italian background and raised their children with these values, this continued to when my parents raised me. Even though my parents and I were born in America, could I still be Italian? I continued to tell people my background was Italian because of the various Italian traditions my family takes part in, but it was when I was in middle school that I truly understood why I say I'm Italian. I was grateful enough to travel to Italy with my family and visit cities all over the beautiful country. However, what really changed me was visiting the hometowns of both my grandparents. Rebi, this small and rural town located about an hour outside of Rome, was where my Nana and Papa both grew up. I was able to meet my extended family that I have never gotten the chance to meet before. It was then that I realized that the meaning of family is one value that makes me consider myself Italian. My family is extremely close-knit and cherishes every moment spent with one another. Although this was my first time meeting these family members, it felt like I knew them my whole life. Naples and Sicily, the areas by the coastline where my grandma and grandpa grew up, were breathtaking for me. Unfortunately, my grandpa passed away when I was only 2 years old, and my grandma passed away when I was 10 years old. Being so close to where they were raised helped me feel a lot closer to them. Experiencing the culture and the norms that they were raised on in this area of Italy allowed me to feel connected to them. Overall, this trip allowed me to change my perspective on what it really means when I say that I am Italian. My culture and ethnicity is Italian. Since my beliefs, values, and norms were passed down from my grandparents' generations, my culture is Italian. My ethnicity is Italian as well because I have common experiences as my Italian ancestors. It is very common to have big family gatherings many times throughout the year, accompanied with lots of food and talking. These can be common milestones in life or a celebration of Italian holidays like La Befana. My Nana and Papa, parents, and other family members speak Italian to me.
Ciao, come stai? Sì, mia figlia va alla scuola. Fa molto bene alla scuola.
But most importantly, food and family are the pillars of Italian culture and ethnicity. Even though I live in America and was born here, I still consider myself Italian as well as American because of the blend of the two cultures I experience. My nationality is American. Although I was born in America, my ethnicity and cultural aspects are Italian. After going to Italy in middle school and realizing what it truly means to be Italian, I was lucky enough to go back and visit again a few times throughout high school. I continue to realize how lucky I am to be able to be raised with both American and Italian values. That is what makes me me.